All right, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It's a little bit drier in here than it is outside. Joining us in the studio with the Vail Center, I've got Angelo Fernandez. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
How was your travel today, okay?
It was all right, yeah. The roads were just a little wet, no problem.
Yeah, good. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank
So
you
we
for
had
having
Ross
us.
come in the other day with the Vail Center. Let's let everybody know that's just tuning in for the first time what it is that you all do at the Vail Center.
So the Vail Center is a local nonprofit that's dedicated to lifelong learning. And we have a lot of different program formats, and our content is starting to expand. Right now, the core programming is based in leadership, but the programming that we bring has to be relevant to the local community. So we've been working with Ivy League schools to bring 2 to 5 day certificate programs to the Valley. We've already delivered with Duke. Cornell came last week, and then we have another Duke course, and Yale coming this summer.
So, well, that's a lot of information.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So who is it? Is it for anybody that is looking to be involved in a leadership role? Anybody that may want to head in a different direction with their career path? I mean, who is it for?
So our target is for the mid-career professional. And so that can be local professionals, whether you're in a leadership position or not, or local business owners. And so the Community Leadership Academy that I run is really focused on the community here, and that's been running for the last 2 years. And so with the university certificate programs coming in, that's just another format that we're able to deliver on it. And in those university programs, we've focused on nonprofit leadership, hospitality, and we're looking at diversity and inclusion for the summer.
All right, so you bring in the universities for these certificate programs, 2 to 5 days.
Yes.
And this is part of the Community Leadership Academy? Is that the main focus of it, or is it for other parts of the Vail Center also, for other directions?
So the Community Leadership Academy is just one program
Okay.
of many that the Vail Center is offering. And so those university certificates, just another format that we're delivering, that content. But right now, the thread that strings through all of it is leadership, although that content's starting to expand over the next couple of years.
And then, so tell me about the certificate angle of it all. So the
Okay.
universities come in, you sign up, you go to your program in the class for 2 to 5 days, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then you can receive a certificate of that you completed the course.
That's right. So these certificate programs that they're bringing here to this to our Vail campus is really the same programs that they offer on the campus, whether it's Yale, Duke, Cornell.
They're just condensed into 2 to 5 days?
No,
Or
these
is
are the
it- okay.
same. These are
Oh,
the
they
same
are?
programs.
Okay.
Yeah. So one thing that's starting to change in higher education is, instead of going for a master's or maybe even further, is people are starting to customize their learning experience, and so it's a little more self-directed. And so certificates are the way that people are able to do that. People will come through college, maybe get an associate's or a bachelor's, and then instead of going through a whole course that's a little bit more broad, they try to go a little more laser focused and go, what's the content that's relevant to me?
And they can fit in multiple certificate areas as opposed to something that's that general and takes that much time.
Absolutely. And so the courses that we've been selecting to bring here, we've been trying to make it as relevant to our local economy and the local businesses and then the professions that have been here in the Valley.
Okay, so now the availability, is the courses, are they available for these certificates? Like if people want to find out more, obviously going to your website, vailcenter.org is a great resource.
Yes.
But what would you recommend? If there's, what do you have coming up right around the corner that people should be involved with?
Well, if they're in the nonprofit sector, Duke is coming back here, and I think it's in July.
Okay.
And they're going to deliver their course that they delivered here last year. And then we also have Yale coming here in July for their diversity and inclusive leadership.
So those are going to be the next groupings. It's going to be in July for Duke and Yale.
Yeah. And those are groups of about 20. And people can go to the website to look at pricing, and then we have a community scholarship fund that helps scholarship locals into the programs, so it can help offset the cost.
Angelo, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice to meet you. Safe travels today
Yeah,
out
you
there on
too.
the roads.
Thank
If
you.
you want to find out more about this program, you can go to vailcenter.org. I've got to look at your weather forecast coming up next.